self is the parts of ourselves that have been pushed down to the unconscious, the parts that we're insecure about, ashamed of, or frustrated with, and therefore repress. The concept of the shadow self is based on the notion that we figuratively bury those pieces of personality that we fear would not be welcomed, accepted, or loved by others. Therefore, we keep them in the shadows. In short, our shadow selves are the versions of ourselves that we do not show society. So what is shadow work? This is the practice of loving what is and setting the shame and judgments free so that we can be our true selves. As Victor Hugo famously said, the greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved ourselves, or rather, loved in spite of ourselves. Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I'm your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, and here we are for the latest episode of Tarot in the Shadows. To have your personal question answered or to get a personal video like this, go below the video, make a purchase, we'll make it happen. Okay, if you're here for a free message, then just sit down and chill and don't send your personal question. Okay. All right, so if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. We're going to start with an oracle message from P&Q Oracle. What do we have? What is the message I'm to deliver? What's happening in the shadow? Here we go. It's Fred coming out again. Okay. So Fred's been making some appearances in the show lately. And here he's back. This is Princeton's drawing. Interesting. I hear one foot in front of the other. That's what's standing out. I hear one foot in front of the other. Fred looks like he's in the move in this. Okay. Fred is a symbol of wealth and prosperity to me. He's a symbol of abundance to me. So we'll see how that comes out. Also, let's see what we have as the general energy for this Tarot in the Shadows message from my handmade oracle. We're going to pull one card from this deck today for this session. Shout out to Virginia, our first commenter of the session. I see Dorothy with us as well. What is happening in the shadows at this time? Now remember, because it is the shadows, this could be your fear. This could be something happening in your subconscious, something you don't want to acknowledge. And what is it? Every little thing is going to be all right. From Bob Marley and the Wailers, Three Little Birds. Okay, now this song came out too during one of the other readings. So, which reading? I want to say the last download that I did, it might have come out. Okay, one moment, please. All right, so as well for the general energies for the session tonight, we're going to pull a Soul Journey lesson card. So what do we have? What is happening for this Tarot in the Shadows session? And it is denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Well, that's good because that's come through in a few readings recently too, that there's somebody who is letting their fears put their feet in the concrete and some motion. Okay, discipline is at the bottom of the deck. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So for somebody here, you were afraid that you would not accomplish what you set your mind to. You were afraid that things were not going to be all right, you know. Somebody here, I'm having a fear that spirit was not with you, that things weren't advancing in your behalf. Okay. We're going to use the Caroline Myers archetype cards for our main deck for tonight, this morning, whatever session. I want to say I woke up and it was 4:20. I was like, shit, I gotta do my shadows. So there's something there. I like the number 420. mm, mm. Yeah, they said put a little bit of that singing bowl on it before you begin. So here we go. Very good. All right. So from the Caroline Myers archetype cards, what is the situation at this time? What is the situation for this Tarot in the Shadows download that I'm to deliver? Thank you. We're going with, oh, wow. What's happening in the shadows? We have the Midas / Miser card. In the shadow attributes, it says hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. In the light attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. So, holding back. Somebody holding back in this experience in the shadows. Let's get some clarifiers for my handmade tarot. Why is the Miser here as the description of the situation, please and thank you? We have the Four of Wands and the King of Cups. Four of Wands and King of Cups. Oh boy. I heard now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? So there's something here about, what you're gonna do now that you found this thing that you love. Are you gonna go ahead and invest your energy in it? You're gonna be skimpy and scanty with it. Okay, what else do we have? The Nine of Pentacles, independence and gains. Okay, what else? And the Seven of Cups, illusions, okay, and making a wish and unconditional love. So somebody here wished to be independent. Somebody here wished to have love, but they wish for a gain as well. Somebody's holding back until they get, holding back until you get what you want. Let's see what we have from the words of clarity to go with the situation. Victory. So there is a victory in this experience, okay? It's like you got what you wanted. Now what you're going to do with it? Because I can give it to you, but what you going to do with it? And where have you been holding yourself back in this experience for fear to invest your energy, to put your time in, even though it's exactly what you want? It's like you made a wish, you're getting what you want. It's coming in gains, okay? Now that you found love, what you going to do with it? And also, so is this love of an experience, but you got to, it's like, because what it's giving me is when I saw Fred, I fell in love with Fred. But I had to invest in it. I had to go ahead and put the money out there to get it, or I wouldn't have Fred, okay? Fred cost me just around $40. And at the time that I spent that $40 on Fred, $40 was a lot to me. And it was difficult for me to go ahead and unask that money. I'm not even going to lie. It was difficult for me to unask the money because I was in a situation at that time where I was in lack and limitation mentality. But I wanted Fred so bad that I went ahead and I remember this was the first time I told God, I said, okay, I do really want it. Yes, but you gonna have to figure out how to pay all these bills. So there's something about, you really want something, but it's an investment for you. And there's this energy of, okay, well, trusting in spirit to take care of anything that you feel like you might need along the way in order for you to attain, purchase, invest in this thing that you really, really want. For some of you, this is about you're trying to deny some feelings that you have inside. There's some kind of song trying to come through, but I couldn't even tell you what it is right now. I don't know this song. So I'm not even going to go there. Excuse me. I have to do this. I'm going to blow my nose. I just woke up to do the show, and so that's what happens. Anyways, hold on. Okay, that feels much better. So you made a wish. What you want to come in. You're really loving it. You want to take it further. But there's this Midas miser energy here. How do I invest it? Am I going to invest in it? Okay. Should I invest in this? Let's see. We have Timmy on the list for a personal after this general. Sweet. Let's look at your energy in this experience. How is Tribe showing up for this Tarot in the Shadows experience, please? Show me Tribe's energy. Thank you. Storyteller. The light attribute says ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. The shadow attribute says making up tales that harm others. And so we have this lady here, and she's reading from the book. She's reading from the book. So here you are. You're the teller of your tale. You are the... life is a self-fulfilling prophecy. So be very full of care about what you choose to speak out in this experience. Are you speaking out a situation that you need to be in fear of? Okay. The Knight of Swords. Things happening quickly. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so what I see is here you are minding your business. I heard here you are minding your business. And quickly something approaches you. Is it the Queen of Pentacles? For someone, quickly, the Queen of Pentacles approaches you, and she kind of comes in, I hear, in an all-encompassing way. I hear feeling like it's taking over your life. Now you can see how somebody can take over your life very quickly, because what you see in this person is someone who is a hard worker. I hear somebody who is deserving, somebody who is invested and built their life up. This person has worked very hard. So again, there's a need to, it's like you're holding back a little bit. You want to invest in it. You found what you want. You want to carry it further. You want things to work out in a victory in this. So here now you realizing you have to tell the story a lot differently than what you were. But let's see what else we have. The Strength card coming out with the Three of Cups. I mean, here you are. I love, because the Three of Cups talks about a joyful connection, good times, good people, unions, things coming together. The Strength card, okay? This is something that is, I'm hearing, calling you forward in a powerful energy and causing you, I see you stepping up to the challenge is what I get. Seeing you stepping up to the challenge, okay, to build something here. And it happens quickly. So clarify the storyteller for Tribe. Precious. I'm telling you, you found something here. You are ready to invest in it because it is of value to you. And you're telling a more beneficial story about the experience. So you're paying more attention to, rather than paying such attention to your fears, you're paying more attention to how this is exactly what you had wished for, I hear. Okay. Well, let's see what is their energy in this experience. Anybody else? I see you all asking if you can ask your question and asking if you could be added. Follow Timothy's lead. Send a $10 US minimum. $10 US, please. $10 US minimum donation. And then I'll be addressing your personal question too. Meanwhile, back to our general free message. Their energy in this, the Hermit. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life. Serves personal creativity as the light attributes. The shadow attribute says withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgment of others, refusing to help those in need. So this person is, with the hermit energy, soul searching. This person is asking themselves, this person could be actually very alone, very solitary figure. This person could be very much somebody who doesn't have a circle around them. This could be the only one. Like, this person doesn't have family around them. This person is very much by themselves for someone here. This is someone who requires a lot of time alone here. So let's see. Why is the hermit showing up? Is there their energy in this experience? We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. The Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. This person is being kept in sort of a isolation period because there is some big awareness, enlightenment, consciousness that is coming to them. Okay. What else do we have? The Page of Swords. There's a conversation, okay, asking a question, and the Page of Wands. Good news. Okay, so in your experience, this person is like, okay, what's going to happen here? Well, good news is the question you ask for gets the perfect answer, and the Wheel of Fortune shifts in your favor. Things get better. Things are looking good. Things are feeling up, looking up for this person. Let's go ahead and get a word of clarity on their position. We have love. Love. So this person has love. Okay. Again, now that we found love, what are we going to do? So the person in your experience, there is love there. If you wanted to know, do they love you? The answer is yes. Okay. But this person is looking for something in particular. They feel like the experience with you, good news. Okay. They feel like, well, let me just see what else happens here before I go balls to the wall all in, I hear. Okay. But there is love here. So what do you need to know about this experience? No, this is, what do you need to know? What does God want you to know? Damsel. Wow. What you need to know is the damsel. In the light attributes, it says, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. And in the shadow attributes, and we are doing tarot in the shadows, right? Waiting for a knight to provide for you. Seduction by romantic illusion. So we are in tarot in the shadows, and what God wants you to know, I feel like somebody here needs some help. They want, rescue me, take me in your arms, rescue me. I want your loving chance, 'cause I'm lonely and I'm blue. I need you and your love to come on and rescue me. Come on, baby, and rescue me. Yeah. So that's what I see here. There is the energy of rescue me. And I feel like it's whoever's in your experience, because on their side, we have the hermit. Okay, somebody has said, I'm lonely and I'm blue. And I said, I'm lonely and I'm blue. That's what I saw there was the other side of the table in this experience that you're having right now. Clarifying the damsel, we have the Temperance card, the Five of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. So what I see is, for someone, there's a new person showing up in your life. It's a King of Wands, okay? And the Five of Swords, you're like, is this it? You're going through some kind of challenge, okay? It's been a challenge waiting for this person to show up in your life, I hear. It's been a challenge waiting for somebody to show up in your life. Okay, for somebody, this new person is the King of Wands, and this is the one that's having this challenge, mental challenge. So this is like, I got to do it, but there's doubt, but there's hesitation, but there's maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, maybe there's a back and forth energy with this person. Okay, what's the word of clarity for what God wants you to know? You need to know this. So somebody here wants to come in and they are being guided to do something, be a service, be something like that. Okay, and we have success. Okay, there's back and forth, but divine timing comes through. Okay, the Temperance card comes through. They find their passion, their patience. I was going to say they find their passion. Okay. And with divine timing, things unfold. Okay. So let's see what you should expect from this person moving forward. What can you expect from this person? Okay. We have the guide. Interesting. Light attribute represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. And in the shadow attribute, places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So, interesting. Let me get some more clarifiers, because right now what it looks like is this person is going to be more concerned with their own financial gain rather than the connection. But let's see. I see that this person is being guided. Okay, so what do we have? Clarifying that, we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, I'm hearing obstruction. Okay, and the Two of Swords. Refusing to see. We have the Hierophant. That's Taurus energy, and that is big commitment. Okay, and the Six of Cups. What you can expect from this person, listen, their spirit is guiding them back into this experience if they had left it. Okay. The Six of Cups is nostalgia, returning to the past, life lessons. For someone here, what you can expect from them is that the lessons that they've learned in their past is making them stop blocking themselves, okay, is what I'm getting with the Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands, because the Two of Swords is refusing to see. The Nine of Wands is about being blocking your energy. So what you can expect from this person is this person to return to love, okay, and the Hierophant is commitment, okay, and to remove that blocking energy. So this person is opening up their energy is what I'm getting. Clarify the guide energy and what you can expect from them. Excitement. I'm telling you, the energy flow is open, honey. Do you see the energy flow open with that excitement card? All right, so that's what you can expect. What should you do? Let's see, what is the guidance for tribes actions? The Fool. The light attribute says, fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. The shadow attribute says, using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. Okay, so this is showing up in your guidance. Your guidance is to trust in your new beginning. The Fool card from the Tarot, one of the main definitions I have for that card is trust. Okay, so there's a need to trust in this new beginning for you, okay, and to stop holding back your emotions, because I see somebody's both sides have been holding back from this experience in some type of way. Excuse me. Okay, so both sides holding back some type of way. I feel like if you've been holding back emotionally, or if you've been holding back from investing financially with the Midas Miser, this could be holding back emotions or time or finances. Whatever you've been holding back is saying you have to trust and loosen those strings and open that energy up. As your guidance, clarify the Fool card. All right, and we have, there it is. Perfect. The Six of Pentacles. It's make that investment. Okay. The Ace of Swords, because this is true. Yes. Okay. Seven of Swords, because it's divine plan. Okay. And the Two of Pentacles to unite two different energies and bring them together, creating balance. Okay. So to create balance in this situation, follow the divine plan. Okay. Say yes and invest. Okay, all you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, baby. Open up your mind and don't stress. All you gotta do is say yes. Okay. And if you let me, I'm hearing if you let me, I would if you let me. Okay, clarify the Fool and the guidance for you. Interesting. Frustration. And they said put it in reverse. They're saying get the fuck out of your head and do what you know you ought to. Okay. If you do this, this is what you get. You get this. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Wow. So they're showing the outcome on both sides of the table. The outcome, and you can decide which one you are. We have the child divine and we have the angel coming up. And they're giving me a lot of focus to the images. So we have one who is a beautiful, 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 beautiful angel. Love imperfections every angle. Tomorrow comes and goes before you know. Then I just had to let you know the way that Gucci look on you amazing. But nothing can compare to when you're naked. Now we're backward and some headache got me faded. Saying you're the one for me, I need your face, yeah. Okay, started when we were younger. Swear to God that I loved her. On the other person's energy, we have the child divine. So which one are you? Are you the child divine? Are you the child of the divine child of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, and everything is always working out for you? And there's an angel showing up here. We have what the outcome in this is a connection between a child divine and an angel. So let's clarify the child divine and the angel and the outcome, please. Both clarifying together what we have as far as what you get. Here we go. We have the hangman. Okay, the end of delays. We're going to stay here for a minute. There's a reason to stay here, okay? The Seven of Pentacles. Stay here and do the work, okay? The Ten of Wands. End of a burden, end of a difficult situation, okay? And the Ace of Cups. First off, it's self-love. Second off, it's the beginning of new love coming out here. And the outcome with the child divine and the angel. Okay. New love, self-love, new beginnings in love puts an end to being alone, puts an end to solitary confinement. These are two compatible energies that the universe is trying to, has been guiding you both to connect. Okay. So for some, this is about you having the perfect connection in work. For some, this is about you having the perfect connection in love. For some, this is about you having the perfect connection for your business or for your arts or for your passion project to excel, to take off, okay, to take flight. Let's clarify the outcome energy with a word of clarity, please. Why is the child divine and the angel here? Because positivity. It is going to be a positive outcome here. I love. So let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, and then we'll see what else comes through here. We have, wow, rejection is at the bottom of the deck. So this isn't talking about an experience where you might have said no at one point. You might have said, no, I don't want that. Or, yeah, or you said, no, I'm not going to do that. Or, no, I'm not going to invest this energy. Or, no, I'm not going to give it my time, something like that. The Chariot is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, but listen. Part of it is because it's too soon. It's too early to feel all that. It's too early to have these kind of feelings. I just barely know you. I can't invest like that into this situation. We haven't been together long enough. I can't. It would be foolish. It doesn't make logical sense. So it's like it's moving too fast energy. Okay, the bottom of the deck from the archetypes is the child of nature. Okay, and so this is talking about the interesting. There is a connection here with the universe, with nature, with animals, with nature spirit, okay? Somebody being alone with their animal. Somebody being alone with their fur baby. Oh my God, thank you, God. Thank you so much, Christina, for your $50 happy holiday donation. I'm so thankful and grateful. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I love it. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. I could use that. All right. So what I have happening in the shadows right here. Somebody has been trying to deny themselves something that they really want. It's something of high value. You have a high value. You know you're a high value. You know you're telling your story well. Somebody shows up in your life. Somebody here shows up in your life in a way where they're coming in with love. But this person here having some difficulty seeing exactly what this could be. It's having difficulty seeing what it was cut out to be, why it was brought in here for. Somebody here very happy with it, but also used to being on their own. Okay, somebody here very used to being on their own, very used to having to do everything by themselves. Okay. Hold on a second. It's coming in. Give me just a second. I'm receiving. And it's a song. Okay, and it's would you catch me if I fall for you? 'Cause I'm falling. And she says, this thing is new, babe. So used to standing. So used to being on my own. But this thing is new, baby. It feels like I'm losing control. I'll take another step. If you catch me when I fall for you, 'cause I'm falling. So there's somebody here in your experience. This is, you know what? I'm used to doing this by myself. Okay, I'm not used to having somebody in here to reach out and lend a hand and help and lift me up, and all that stuff. And so you make sure. I'm about to jump in this pool. I'm about to dive in. I'm about to dive in. I'm about to dive all the way into this. I'm right here in this cloud, baby. So there's still some confusion about, because there's still some confusion, some lack of understanding. Some like, I don't know what for sure. Like, I don't have nothing tangible to attach to these feelings. I don't have nothing tangible to attach to these feelings. Okay, but what I know is I'm falling. Okay, and I'm used to doing this by myself. So are you gonna catch me if I fall for you? That's what I feel coming through here. Are you gonna catch me if I fall for you? Is that what's gonna happen? Because I'm falling. That's what they're saying. Are you gonna catch? So it's like, are you gonna be there? Will you be there when I need you most? I promise you'll be there. Stay by my side always. Whenever I need you, don't let me down. No, if I give you my all, don't let me fall. Will you do that for me? Hold me. Will you love? Will you love me? 'Cause my heart is open to love and to be loved. And I choose you, baby. That's the one thing I'm sure of. So I will take this one last step. So catch me, I'm falling for you. Ooh, I'm falling. So there is a situation here where somebody is falling in love with another person, and they are being they are being guided. Somebody here is being guided to catch the other person because they're falling. So it's like, if you really love somebody, you're gonna be there. You're gonna have the front, back, side to side, and up, down, all around, all that is in your power. That's what I know about love. And you know why I know that about love? Because that's what I've done in love. That's how I've shown up in love. And I believe that's how you have shown up in love. Somebody here is having a difficult time making that investment and putting themselves in the position where they're ready to go ahead and catch somebody because they really falling for them too, because they really want them to, and all that. And the reason why they having a hard time with this is because they've fucking done this shit before. But it's not that you did the wrong thing, it's that you did the right thing for the wrong person. Yeah. And so there's a hesitation to make that same type of investment again. There's a little bit of a hesitation to move forward in this way again because of the fact that, somebody here has done it before. And it's like, that didn't necessarily turn out the best way for me the last time I tried that. So I don't know if I should do this, but this is where I'm at. I see a $10 donation here from Monique. Thank you, Monique. Put your question in the comments if you have a personal question. And Christina, too, but she says, Christina, you look like a love donation. But if you have a question, put it in the comment, too. All right. So, somebody here having a difficult time because they're used to being on their own, okay? And they need some fucking help. With the damsel card coming out here, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody here needs some help. And that's why there's that catch me if I fall for you. So it's like, hold on. I'm not going to jump into this alone. I'm not going to be the only one up in this. If we're going to do this, we're going to do this together. We're going to do this right. If we are not doing this together, okay, cool. That's fine because I know how to do this on my own. But it really looks like somebody here is successfully going to get the assistance that they require right now. And it really seems to be the two people have been holding back their energy, afraid to invest in something because of the fact that, fuck, you invest your heart into something more shit. That's feelings. Oh my God. That could be hurtful. But let me tell you something. If you say no to love every time just because you're afraid of getting hurt, then what I need you to understand is, honey, you're going to miss the good times and the bad times. Yeah, you'll skip all those bad times with that person. It don't mean you still ain't going to have bad times. Because let me tell you something. In life, it's always good times and bad times. There's always good experiences and bad experiences that floats around in life. But what you will do is if you say no to love because you're afraid of getting hurt, you're going to make sure that you just don't have the love either. See, when you fall in love, you need to understand that at some point it's going to hurt, honey. And you got to be okay with that. Because if you don't do it, you will skip out on all the love that life has to offer you. You won't get involved in a fucking thing. And you will not have that experience. And you know what? If it hurts, that's good. That means you really got in there and you did it right. And no, there's not a single person on this physical plane that you can love that will be with you forever. Sorry, it ain't. And if you thought that was, you being a goddamn fool, you had your head in the sand like the rest of these motherfucking fools out here. Ain't nobody gonna be with you forever, period, but you. So when they come into your life and you find them and you think, God damn, you're precious. You better love with all your fucking might while you have them to love because you never know how long they're gonna be here. And if you don't, you'll find yourself like, fuck, what if I had? What if I hadn't? So the guidance here as well for you with the full energy, trust, and this new beginning is you don't want to wonder, well, what if I had invested? What if I had opened my heart? What if I did let myself keep falling for this person? What if I did go all in on this relationship? What if? You don't want to wonder what if you had done what you ought to have been doing, what spirit had been guiding you to do in order to have this outcome here. You don't want those questions. What you want is to know that there is beyond a doubt, no doubt. You won't. I gotta. There's an energy in this guy news that I feel is I gotta fucking give it a shot because I don't know. This could be the best thing that ever happened to me, but I know that I'll never know if I don't try. That's what I have right here. So, this is about you investing into yourself? Is this about you again investing into your spirituality, your hobby, your career, your family, your child, your person who has come into your experience? Okay. So it is beautiful fucking reading because the outcome is a divine child and the angel with positivity. Oh yeah, this is going to give you a whole new perspective. And this is something that you're going to want to last. You're going to want to stick with this for a while. You ain't going to want to let this go. So I'm being guided to pull from the cue cards now to add to our reading. And then I'll be adding, going into your personal questions that I have received your $10 US minimum donation for. So what do we have from the cue cards? What do we have from the cue cards? Thank you for guiding my beautiful love and peace and happiness. Try he so blalo. What do we have? Where it lays is where it speaks. And avoid obstacle. Look at this. Somebody here has been afraid. Okay. I don't remember all the lyrics, but Janet Jackson's Black Cat song is coming out right now. It laid like this. Okay. Somebody here has been wanting to avoid an obstacle, believing that that will lead them to success. And somebody is looking at love like it is an obstacle, or you have been. Okay, what else do we have here? All right, we have two. This is about an encounter with somebody who's been by themselves for a while, a hermit, somebody here, you've had an encounter with the hermit energy. It also speaks to a spiritual leader. For someone, this encounter, this person in your experience is a spiritual leader. The hermit is a very spiritual energy, okay? This is somebody who focuses in spirituality. But this is somebody who, so it's interesting because meeting the hermit is not always easy, because the hermit does tend to keep to their self. So, oh my God, thank you, Malibu. $20 from Malibu. Malibu, put your question. If you have a question, put it in comments. Okay. This is somebody, so meeting the hermit is interesting because the hermit is not always around the people. For you to chance to meet the hermit is a big deal. Okay, for you to chance to meet the hermit and have experience. So for some of you, this is about a very, so you met somebody. I see somebody here. You met a person who came in. I hear they blew your fucking mind in the best of ways. This person has so much wisdom, so much insight, and it's like there's some sort of hesitation here. It's like, oh my God, this is amazing. And so because it looks so, it's like the time you take to sit back and stare at the most delicious meal before you gotta taste it. It's like the time that you run your hand over the fine, smooth line of that car before you open up the door and take the wheel for the first time. It's something like that. I hear taking a moment to appreciate something. Okay. Over the guide and the damsel, we have, this could be bad. Interesting. So somebody here wanting to avoid an obstacle in love, feeling like, oh, I'm afraid because this could be bad. Yeah, but at the same time, there's always something out there that you could call bad if you want to. Same time as it could be bad, it could be good. So let's see what else we have. Where it lays is where it speaks. Okay, interesting. It landed right on the encounter. Dearest wish comes true. An encounter with a magical being. Is this magical being telling you your dearest wish is coming true? Is this magical being your wish coming true? Again, for somebody, there's an angel here, and that's why the magical being is here. Okay. The big deal fell out over here. It's a big fucking deal. Somebody here, you have decided that you were going to be by yourself. You decided you were just going to be all alone. Or maybe, I feel even bigger, this was a person in your experience deciding they were going to be all by themselves. Okay. And they're like, fuck. Well, here goes the end. There's a strong attraction, a strong draw. But there's this worry that it could be really difficult. Okay, landing over the guidance for you at the Fool, we have the Power card. And it's a steamy cup there. Is it the tea or is it the coffee? In mine, it's the coffee. All right. Over the positivity and the outcome, we have cut ties coming out. Interesting. I want to know more. Thank you. And we have, see, look, attraction. So this is cutting ties to anything that is in the way, because we have attraction and we have jackpot. So somebody here is attracted to miser. Somebody here is attracted to Midas. I got the magic touch. Everything I touch turns gold. Oh, sugar. I got the Midas touch. Baby, let me touch your body and your soul. So there's something here about touching somebody's body and soul. There's something here about, I want to pull one more over this cut ties. I just can't. Fork in the road. So the energy, I'm hearing this energy, doors fly open with this energy, but it's only here for a while. And then they're giving me back to what I said here. Love hard and strong while you got them to love, honey. So somebody's about to have an experience. And we started off talking about ain't nothing here forever. Nobody's going to be here forever. Eventually, there is a fork in the road from this. So love the fuck at it while you have it to love, because positivity is also the outcome. And when I think about separation from this, and I try to think, well, that's not good. They're like, no, that's not it. You're not seeing it. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And the okay is eventually everything is going to come to an end. It always, every connection to another physical entity at some point is coming to a separation. You will cut ties. Life will always at some point take you and any other human in different directions. Cut ties, fork in the road. It's going to happen at some point. Until then, stay here, because you have an angel. God's angel can't stay forever. What? They got work to do. And we have the child divine. There is a divine child who is blessed to have this experience. God has shown favor to this child. I look like my grandson, Prince and Papa Bear. When you grown and you big, know that every time I see this card, I think about you, babe, because they look like you about 1-2 years old, Prince. And anyway, and there's an angel here. So there's a child, a divine child of creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, that has been blessed with this opportunity for love for now with this angel. Okay. It's a positive experience. Is it going to last forever? It looks like no, it will not last forever. But what it will do is bring in this beautiful positive energy that needs to be here for now. Okay. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be so quick, so short. No, they're not saying how long it's going to be. But you need to remember, love them while you got them to love, because they're not going to be there forever. The only one that's going to be with you forever is you. That's it. I know that's not what the fuck you want to hear. And I don't want to hear your complaints. This is a fact. The facts of life. The facts of life. You take the good, you take them bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life. You know, it is what it is. This is how life works on Earth. Chances are twins aren't going to be born at the same time and die at the same time. And if they do, I hope they ain't in love with each other like these two feels. I said it. Oh my goodness. So this is what we have for your free tarot message tonight. I trust and believe that God has given what needed to be received for you. Appreciate what you have while you have it to appreciate. Open up your energies, trust, okay? Remember that, hey, there's, okay, they're giving me a low vibrational experience. I'm trying to get out of this, but now all the cards, it's like, hold on, let me show you the flip side of shit, bitch. It's like a switch just flip. Somebody here, what's happening in your subconscious and in your fears is somebody's, okay, thank you. All right. Oh boy, hold on. I'm lighting up for this, because this ain't, a whole nother side of the story. You know how, I don't know if any of you ever saw Ghost Rider. It was a kids show I used to watch when I was young, that I really liked. But the words would show up in the middle of anywhere, and they would jumble around. They would like fly around and land in place. That's like what I just saw these cards do. They jumbled around, and then they went back into place, and now they see something different. So what do I see? there's a situation here because of fear, because somebody's in denial of how much love they really have there, okay? There's somebody here who is holding back. Two people holding back, okay? Your part in this is you keep telling the story, the same story from your fears. You keep telling the same story from your fears. I hear, are you wearing this story from your fears like a badge of honor? Wow. It's created a very strong vibration. For some of you, the story that you've been telling has been about third-party energies. It's been about sabotage. It's been about difficult confrontational energies. For some of you, it's been a story you've been telling about blockages in love, unlucky in love. I heard unlucky in love, unlucky in life. I heard about that dark shadow that follows somebody around. I've been telling that story over and over again. And it's like this story, believe it or not, has been such a huge influence in your experience. And it's like you wear it like a badge of honor, and it's created a very strong vibration in you. Mm-hmm. So in the subconscious and in the fears is this energy that, like, when you're okay, thank you. Some of you, when you have a great experience, you can, okay, slow it down one at a time, keep it all there in queue. Thank you. So when you have a good thing come your way, there is a wish fulfillment for you. You can sense it. You feel the big deal of it. And then your fears are triggered and you create a blockage, you sabotage it, you stop it. Why are you doing this? Because you've done this your whole life. So there are synaptic patternings that trigger a certain way when certain feelings and emotions come up in you that cause you to act in a certain way. So we're totally getting into your headspace right now. What happens is you end up creating a blockage to your own happiness because you had so much pain and sorrow in your childhood, in your past. Your mother probably dealt with a lot of something tragic or very painful or a dark experience while she was pregnant with you, even for some of you. And the fact of the matter is, as a result, you're more comfortable in the chaos. Oh my God, they said I got to play comfortable in the chaos for you. You're more comfortable in the chaos because this is what you have known. So when something comes in and it takes you outside of that chaos, this feels fucking uncomfortable. Yeah, of course you know how to smile and laugh and have a good time, right? But that's all surface stuff. We're talking about deeper. When your soul can sense that this is a big, different energy, it's like the automatic pattern is do what you've always done. And because it's a new, powerful, positive energy, it triggers fear in you and it makes you want to shut the situation down. Because you've never had your wishes come true before like this. So it triggers a fear response in you for the simple fact that the energy is so powerful and so foreign to your experience. Your brain cannot compute. We do not have this in our memory banks. This is illogical. Why is this here? This don't make no sense. It don't make no sense for this wonderful thing to happen in my experience because I've never had anything like this happen before. Oh, these kind of great things don't happen to me. I'm used to, things always go bad for me. Every time something go good, what they say, I take 2 steps ahead, take 3 steps back, some shit like that. Excuse me. So you've been telling this story for so long. And so what it does is when this experience, you have the opportunity to enjoy this beautiful thing. You've been praying for these things to happen in your life. You've been praying for these opportunities. You have the opportunity to have it come to you. You have the chance to experience it and you act up. Your fear response comes in because your brain is, oh shit, we don't know what to do with this. We haven't felt this before. We don't know about this energy. Your brain does that every time you're about to hit success. I hear repeat after me. I am massively successful. I am massively successful. I am massively successful. Thank you. Because the avoid obstacle is sitting over love and success. So there's something here where every time you have the opportunity for love and success to come up, your fears, your insecurities are triggered from the deepest depths of your soul. And why? Because your brain cannot compute. We haven't had this experience. We have never had success in love. Well, success in love is here at our doorstep. It's right here in our hand. It's right here in our face. But we don't know this energy. So let's run from it because, it's easy. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't. What? So your guide, your physical is trying to tell you, no, I don't want to get involved in this because, this could be bad. And your guide's saying, no, this is not bad. It's just different. And you're feeling this excitement of energy that is new to you. And because it's new to you, you automatically assume that it could be bad from the place of fear, from the subconscious. Now, does that mean everything is going to be perfect, smooth sailing? No, because somewhere you've been lying to yourself. You got to let go of the need to control. I hear let go of the need to control because your need to control is based on, I'm hearing old synaptic patterning that kept you in a vibrational state that you've been in and you've been sustaining that you haven't been wanting. They're saying if you want to change your experience, you're going to have to push through these frustrations and fears that you've been holding on to. About investing your time, your energy, your love. Again, somebody here, I'm hearing the song, be alone together while my heart's been racing, chasing after you. Ooh, you're the sweetest dream, my incredible you. You're the star so bright, your eyes are lightest blue. I can't help but stare at you. So there's something here about being more comfortable to go window shopping for this than to actually go in the store and buy the bitch. Like somebody here, you're more comfortable window shopping for this than buying it. Okay, so this is like they're showing me the Tiffany's shop at the fashion show mall here in Las Vegas. And what I see is somebody standing at the window. They have the money to go in the damn store and buy it. But I see this person is afraid to buy it because if they have it, somebody else might try to take it from them, is what I get. Somebody saw a beautiful thing of high value. But in their fear is, but if I buy it and make it mine, somebody's going to try to take it from me. They might try to steal it from me. I might lose it. It might get broken. I might end up sad at the end because I don't have it. Honey, even the shit you buy is going to be left for somebody else when you leave that body. I don't care. And how much shit do you buy that you still always keep with you from the day you come to the day you... It just don't always work out that way. It usually does not. Again, the energy of appreciate what you have while you appreciate it. Somebody here very much afraid of the fork in the road because what they found was a beautiful high value. It feels so damn good. So who is it that talks about that? Somebody talks about, I couldn't tell you who it is. I'm not getting a name. I'm not supposed to say the name apparently. But from somewhere I heard, an external source, I love the illustration they had, about one who always wears, for example, their cheap watch out as opposed to the Rolex. They don't want to wear the Rolex out. What if they lose it? What if they get robbed? It's like that. So somebody here, this will be like afraid to invest in your business because, now you'll have something to lose. Somebody might rob the business. Somebody might copy your idea. They're afraid to invest in a relationship because the person might not stay with you forever because somebody else could be better in this person's eyes. And they might fall in love with somebody else or they might leave you at some point, or it might not work out, shit like that. Or even Is somebody afraid to invest in a connection of some sort because maybe you're not good enough? Excuse me. Feeling like maybe you're not good enough. Somebody saying, well, maybe if I invest in this love thing, I might get hurt. So maybe I should just not even go there and just skip it all anyways and just not even know what that love looks like. Wow. So the guidance for you, get the fuck out of your head. Okay. Understand that there's some, fuck. This is powerful, guys. There are some cross-wire connections in your brain because you've had some fucked up experiences in your past. So your brain has learned them. Your brain has been taught. Think about it. The pain, the sorrow, the loss, the grief, the negativity. Your brain has been taught that through life experiences. So they're saying, don't rely on these things from your past because your brain don't know this energy. This is new energy. Your brain don't know this energy. It's not going to accept it with peace because it does not have the input, the data input in it to calculate it and make sense of it. So it's going to grasp for this. It's going to grasp for that. It could be this. It could be that. It could be the other. It could be this. You could start overthinking and going into worry and frustration. They're saying you need to balance and trust in your journey, okay? And get the fuck out of your fears, because this is what's happening in somebody's fears. Somebody is afraid that everything is going to be all right. Somebody's afraid to trust in their spirit, guys. Interesting, because the way he drew Fred here, Fred looks like he's got a king. He looked like he got a crown on his head. Fred, my tortoise, does not have a hat on his head. Fred head, my actual Fred, do not have anything on his head. But the one that Princeton drew here looks like it's wearing a crown right now. So for somebody, this is about a huge spiritual blessing, okay? Something you have to trust in that's coming into you. But it's different, and it's about following that sacred impulse that you're downloading from the crown and not letting your mind block you from what spirit has deemed you are worthy of and aligned with according to your own energy. You're aligned with the new energy. It's going to make you very uncomfortable because your brain cannot make sense of it because it's so different from what you've done and known before. Your natural inclination will be to respond as you always have, but this isn't what you've always had. So the response of what you always have done is not the one that you want. But your brain for this response is not wired. You're about to set the wiring in place. You're about to establish that connection to making the choice to go for something that is new energy that brings in pure positivity for you. Even though you know that at some point you're going to have to even let it go. So that's big. This is going into business knowing that, hey, you're going to have to trust and put yourself out there, and you don't know how it's going to work out. All you know is you feel the inclination, you have to do it, and going with that. This is, I don't know how long it's going to last, but while I have you here, I'm going to love you with all I have. Okay. Where in the past, you have constantly rejected opportunities. Okay. Because of what? Because you're afraid of the conclusions that come. Even though it was what you wished for. Your brain pattern, the connections was like a maze about this. And now you're finding clarity, okay? Because you have enough to look back at where you sabotaged, where you said something or did something that left you blocked, okay? From what? From the reciprocal energy that you have been looking for. Now you have overstanding over this, okay? And now you are equipped to make the choice that allows you to thrive, because now you're ready to listen to your intuition and to release your fears surrounding manifesting what you wanted, okay? Wow, I love the way that just worked out. This has been your free channel tarot message. It's timeless whenever you find it. It's by divine design that you did. If you got this far, put something in the hashtag I'm a finisher out here. Hashtag I'm a finisher. Put something in the comments. We're going to get into your personal messages right now. Wow, I see 1281 from Lee. Thank you so much, Lee. Put your question in the comment box if you would like a personal question answered. So I'm going to go back to Timmy. I hope you're still here with us live, Timmy. Timmy Gallon sent a $10 US donation. Can I get a general reading on how my vacation is going to go? Absolutely, love. I would love to do that for you. So I'm being guided for you, Timmy, to pull from the Little Prince Tarot. Do you have some sort of resonance with the story of the Little Prince? Okay, for Timmy Gallon, how is Timmy's vacation going to go? All right, how is Timmy's vacation going to go? How is Timmy's vacation going to go? For Timmy, please and thank you. Bless with God channeling for Timmy Gallon. How is Timmy's vacation going to go? How is Timmy's vacation going to go? We have the Six of Pentacles. And Timmy, I see some. Well, first off, it's going to go good. You're going to get what you paid for. You're going to get what you wanted out of it. Okay. But there's also something here about a person who's looking at you. They're saying they're reading your energy field. They can see about you. So I feel like if you know you're going to be meeting with somebody, the interaction is going to be beautiful. I see you sitting there. I see you with the face of the Little Prince, captivated, mesmerized, intrigued, focused, paying attention, engaged. I see powerful conversation that is beneficial. I see someone who knows what to say. They just know the right thing to say. I see an interesting encounter here. Yeah. I see an interesting encounter. Timmy says he's going by himself. So there's definitely, when you go, this person could be, this person who you have this interesting encounter with could be someone who is a service provider, an artist. This person could be an aviator. This person could be, you could have a great conversation with a pilot on your travel there, or on your way, or while you're waiting at the airport. There's a conversation at a cafe, someplace where you're eating. I see another conversation. Okay. You're going to get what you want. You're going to be able to get the energy that you're looking for. So where you're looking for some great buy, I hear you're looking for some great buy. You're going to find a great buy. You maybe have something in the side of your mind, what you want. Okay. Whatever you're looking for is being designed, is being put together for you. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. You're doing this out of a place of self-love. So how is your vacation going to go? It looks fucking awesome, honey. And again, conversation being of importance. There's going to be awesome conversation. They're stressing that again. There's going to be awesome conversation. I love that you're going by yourself because you're going to be purely in your own energy while you're there, okay? You won't have pulls and draws of others on, well, I want to do this. I don't want to eat there. I want to over here. So it's following your own whim, right to what you want. They're saying, they're saying it's going to go really well, and you're going to be attracting some beauty while you're there, which is what you wanted. Okay. That's what I hear. So that's what I have for you, Timmy. Let me go back to my phone and see what else we had. Looking back at Cash App now. Cash App. So for Monique, let me look up what Monique had to say in her question. Insight on my purpose and just needing clarity. Okay. So I'm being guided to pull for you from the Gilded Tarot. So for Monique would like some insight on her purpose and some clarity, please and thank you. What is the insight on Monique's purpose and the clarity on that for Monique, please, at this time? What is the personal message for Monique about her purpose and the clarity that she's needing at this time, please and thank you? Okay. Ooh. All right, Monique. Wow, the 8 of Wands. What you need to know is your purpose is moving forward. Remember that there is no greater purpose than to love is one thing I hear. The arrows of love. Let your arrows of love fly. The energy is taking you there. We were having a conversation before I went to sleep last night about when you were watching a movie and then we're talking about somebody drowning in the movie and we're having a conversation like, yeah, okay, we were watching the movie Vacation Friends. That's what it was. Yeah, and my friend that I was watching this movie with said, you know, that's true. When somebody's lost at sea, because the guy, he says, you know, when you're lost at sea, all you have to do is just, I learned to float. And that's how he was saved, because he learned to float. Okay. So my friend says, you know, that's true. When people they drown because they try to fight the waves and all this stuff. And in reality, they would just ride the tide to the shore if they would just stop fucking fighting so hard and just float. So there's energy here for you, Monique, of floating, honey. Rise above I'm hearing emotional storms and float, okay? Because you are moving forward in your purpose. Yes, because you've been on victory road in this. You need to know this. This is the clarity that they have for you at this time. I trust and believe that message serves you well. Okay. Okay. Tina said, no question, just reciprocating energy. So thankful and grateful so much. And then we have Malibu with $20. So let me see what we have for Malibu. Malibu, I'm looking for your question in the comments now. Or for you to say that it's just a love donation. I'm looking. If you've already put it, I hope I find it right now. Okay, here we go. End of this year. Will it go out with a bang or will it be the same old, same old? What should I pay attention to? Okay. I'm pulling from the I Love Tarot for you, Malibu. So give us some insight into the end of the year for Malibu. What is a message for Malibu about the end of the year, please and thank you? A message for Malibu about the end of the year. Is it going to go out with a bang? Is it going to be the same old, same old? What should she pay attention to for Malibu? She gave me $20, so we're going to do that as 2 separate questions. Okay. 2 separate questions for you, Malibu. All right. So first off, how will the end of the year go out, with a bang or the same old, same old? The 9 of Cups with wish fulfillment, honey. It looks like a bang to me. Something awesome here, wish fulfillment. You're going to be very happy. The 9 of Cups could come. It's like, do you want to spend it home alone or do you want to be surrounded by ones that you love? Because you could go either way. I really feel like you're going to be surrounded. I see right now each of those 9 cups on that wall behind you sitting there is all those 9 that you love the most in your environment. Okay, so with a bang, totally with a bang. Okay, and are you going to be banging somebody on New Year's Eve, girl? Okay, what should you pay attention to? Okay, was that, I hope I just got that right. Hold on a second. I want to confirm. Yeah, what should you pay attention to? Second question, what should Malibu pay attention to, please and thank you? What should Malibu pay attention to? What you should pay attention to is the attraction that feels huge. It feels bright. It feels happy. It feels light. You pay attention to the energy of positivity in your life. Pay attention to the energy of positivity in your life. Okay, the 9 of Wands is in the bottom of the deck. I feel like there's a strong resonance for you in the general message tonight, Malibu, as well, because they're talking about that whole blocking yourself off from everything, that when you get the chance to go to the 10 of Pentacles, because your brain cannot compute and doesn't have the tendons, you're like, oh, fuck that. I'm just going to avoid it, is what I'm getting for you, Malibu. So that's what they want you to pay attention to. They want you to follow the light energy, believe in it, and go in that direction is what I'm hearing. Okay. So next off, and then if anybody else has sent a donation that I haven't mentioned, let me know where I can find your donation at. And remember, it has to be $10 US or more, and put your question in the comments. And now we have Lee coming up for a question next. So she says, my ex keep contacting me via my dreams. He just proposed to someone, and in my dream he came again and said, tell me how you feel. I answered him, why is he doing this? Okay, we don't talk because when we did, I would get his girlfriend wanting to fight me in my dreams. When I stopped talking to him, she stopped coming, just so confused. Okay, so why is he doing this is what you want to know. I'm getting to use the Parrot Tarot for you. So show me why Lee's ex is doing this. She wants to know, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? For Lee, please and thank you. Why is he doing this? Why is he contacting her by her dreams to say this, that, and the other? I hear he wants your blessing. He wants your blessing. I hear, okay, as you see, I haven't gotten any cards. I hear he feels as though he actually, so there's, and it's not the conscious self. It's definitely in the shadows. It's definitely the subconscious self that feels like he is actually indebted to you. Okay, this ex feels indebted to you, but he needs your blessing. And with the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Discs here, yes, there's part of his soul that feels like he needs a blessing to you because of karma. The 2 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Peace. That's why he's doing this. He's seeking your blessing for his new relationship because he hasn't been able to have peace in his relationships at all because of how he treated you. He's had karmic repercussions continually come back to him. His higher self is reaching out to you because there is this awareness that the only one that can free him from those things is you, and they're seeking your blessing. Even the conscious self is aware that I'm hearing even his conscious self is aware that shit hasn't gone right for him because he didn't do right by you. Whoa, that's fucking big, girl. And just like this show, that coffee was good to the last drop, honey. Wow. Lee, I hope this and trust. I trust that God is giving you exactly what you need to hear. Yeah. He's seeking peace. This is truth energy for me, the 6 of Swords, and moving into calmer waters, right? About the karma and the repercussions that he's had because of what happened with you in his past. So, what a beautiful session we've had for this Christmas Eve Tarot in the Shadows. If you don't celebrate the holiday, that's all good. I really, honestly, if I didn't have my grandchildren and my daughter wasn't so concerned with it, I learned the truth about Christmas a long time ago. I'd rather just give you a gift because I saw something that I thought would be great for you and you deserve it, than because every fucking body else is getting gifts right now. But either way, the spirit of it is a beautiful thing. Thinking about others, allowing your prosperity to flow by being generous and kind and acknowledging ones who you appreciated. Okay? So, this is what I have for you for this evening, and I'll be back with more. So until then, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, the golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. It's in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course, me and mine. Until next time, kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. Mwah.